so excited. Welcome to my video. And as you can see, today we have a little guest, and this is my little sister. But before we introduce her, let's introduce me again. So if you don't know me, and today is the first time you're watching my videos, my name is Verisa Lechwara. I'm a menstrual health educator, a fundraiser, and an entrepreneur. For those who have watched my videos before, they know that I enjoy speaking to young people, to parents, to boys, to girls on menstrual health and on basic life skills. So today's topic is going to be quite interesting because I have my little sister. Before I start talking and I get carried away, let's find out, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Lelani Shikwamfana.
And how old are you?
I'm 13.
And she's 13 years old. So guys, from the videos that I've done before, you already know when someone is 13, they are probably going through what we call puberty. So today I decided that it would be more interesting to have someone who really does understand what is going on with, or maybe they don't understand what's happening in their body. Maybe she has questions, but guys, she's my little sister, and I think I have taught her enough, and I think she knows enough by now. But today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test her. I'm going to see if she really does listen to the things that we talk about. So, to help us with all of that, I have a book that I love reading, and this is what I always tell to parents who ask me, "Oh, Verita, my child is getting through puberty, and I don't know how to start talking to them." So this book is sponsored by Dignity Dreams. Here's the book. It's called My Body No Shame. So this is one of my favorite books. Like whenever I go do a health education, I always make sure that I refer to this book because it makes life so much easier. I'm going to have a description of if you want to buy it for your daughter, if you want me to come and do an education with your girls, and so on. But okay, anyway, so on this book, we're going to be focusing on page 52, from page 52, and these are the frequently asked questions. So I'm going to ask Shongi Lelani, and she's going to share with us what she knows about these questions. And then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to try and answer all the questions or correct her. I will have another video where I will be answering all these questions just so that, let's hear what she knows. Let me stop talking. Let's hear what she knows. The first question says, how do I know when I have my period? Shongi, how do you know that you're about to have your period?
You have symptoms such as headache.
We can't hear you.
Okay. You'll probably have symptoms such as headache, cramps, and you'll have a lot of pimples on your face, and you'll mostly cry easily.
Did you guys know that? And then do you have one more to say? Is that all you know?
Your lower back will be painful.
Yeah, guys. So the things that Shungi has mentioned right now, if you have started with your period or if you are going through puberty, you'll notice that when you're very close to your periods, your face, you start having acne. And besides acne, you'll find that your boobs, they start becoming more fuller.
Yeah.
You'll have period pains, your back will start aching. Those are normal symptoms. Okay, let's move on to the second question. Like I said, I will not be elaborating a lot on these questions. So the second question says, how will I know when to expect my next period?
I think it's the same.
It's a very similar question.
Yeah, because like your lower back, it's the same thing. It's just that it's the first time that you're having it, and so the symptoms are kinda more painful than your next one.
Okay, let's go to the next one. How can I track my period? Do you track your period?
No.
So how do you know? Like you just
Yeah, I can I feel that symptoms like.
So for you, it's just symptoms. You don't track
Yeah.
it.
Sometimes, but I know when I go on my period.
Is there a specific date?
Not really. Sometimes, like, I mostly go on the 25th, but then sometimes I go on the 26th. It's mostly at the 25th and 26th.
Okay, guys, that is interesting. So with this Dignity Dreams book, we have what we call our period tracker. So with this, it's going to help you to actually understand when are you going to have your period. Hence, I say, guys, it is of utmost importance that your daughters have this book because it has all the information in it. Okay, so now we're going to the next question. It says, why does menstrual blood look so different? Do you know that? Is it like your normal blood? Like if you,
No, it actually mostly has discharge on
it has discharge on it, and because it has discharge, it usually changes the color.
Yeah.
And because sometimes it has clots, it looks like it's not normal blood,
Yeah.
and so on. Guys, like I said, I'm not teaching today. We are just sharing questions. Let's go to our next one. What is a heavy flow?
A heavy flow is when you bleed for like it's too much blood. It's not like your other months. It's sometimes different from other months.
But how do you, like, if you were to say milliliters, how many milliliters do you think that would be, like a heavy flow? Do you feel like it's like a full cup? Like
I think
if you
it's a full no, half a cup.
half a cup.
Yeah.
So a cup, we're talking about 250 milliliters. So you think it will be in that one day you're going to have like half a cup? Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So okay, let me share this with you. It says that the average menstrual flow is about 80 milliliters per day. So usually it really looks like it's a lot of blood, and we feel like, yo, I am heavy flowing today. But in reality, it's really not like, boo, like a cup or half a cup. It's like 80 milliliters. But then that would mean that you'll have to change your pad every 4 or 3 hours, because then it will be full at that rate, because you are going to be flowing more than what you usually flow. Okay, our next question says, should I worry if my period lasts longer than 7 days at a time?
I don't think so. I think it's normal.
So how long is a normal period?
Like 3 to 4 days. 3 to 5 days.
3 to 5 days. That's what she thinks. But guys, it is complete. Guys, I have flies in my house, and I'm so sorry about this. I stay in plots, so yeah, no, we having that situation, and it's summer. Okay, so usually, um, the question was, should I worry if it lasts more than 7 days? Normally, a period is between 3 to 7 days, and some people do go longer than 7 days, maybe 2 days extra, and it's kind of normal. But then, if it goes for longer than 8 days, maybe you can go to your local clinic, or you can talk to your parents to take you to a doctor, because maybe there is. But when you are starting your period, you must remember that it becomes irregular, and sometimes it goes longer than normal, and sometimes before you even start your period, you might find that you have the old blood clotting into your pad. Hence you might think, I have started my period already, but then it's like the old blood clearing before the new one comes out. Hence it becomes longer. Okay, so the third question, the next, not third, the next question says, what happens if I have my first period at school? Did you have yours at school?
Yes.
What happened?
I had an extra pad and a panty. I kept it in my bag, and my teachers also helped me.
So guys, it's very important that if you are a parent, or if you are a teenager, once especially, so this would be an advice that I'd be giving to parents, to say that if you know that your child is between 9 years to 15 and they haven't started their period, the best advice you would do, or the best thing you would do for them, is make sure that they have a pad in their bag, and they have a set of clean panties, because we don't know, like you're not sure when you're going to start your period. And also educate them on how to put on a pad and what to do, so that they can go to, it's either their school nurse or to their school teacher, to say that I have started my periods, I'm not really sure what to do. And hence I keep on saying education is so important, because without education your children will think, oh my gosh, I'm dying, or oh my gosh, something is wrong with me. So it is very, very important that we teach our kids, and you also help them have a pad every day before they go to school. The next one says, why is my period blood brownish and not like other bloods? Did you ever see your period brownish?
Yes.
I actually did explain a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's like that?
Because it has clots and
And
it has discharge, and so the discharge is yellow.
so maybe that's why it's a little brownish. Okay, guys, let me give you an example. I know I've given this example before, but then just to to remind you guys, let's say you start bleeding on your hand, and then you bleed, nah? And then it dries out, and then you put, when it dries out, it changes color and it looks a little bit of a brownish.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what happens. So when you were on your period the last month, probably not all the blood came out. Then the little blood that was stuck, when it comes down, when it gets pushed by the clean one, it looks a little bit brownish. And that's why usually it's in the beginning of your period or towards the end of your period. But then once you are on track with your period, it becomes the normal color that you are used to. But of course, like I said, this booklet has all the answers, so you will not have to worry about a thing. Okay, let's ask the last question. Why does my period not happen every month? Do you have your periods every month? You've never skipped a period?
No, only like once or twice, I think.
Yeah, why? Why would that happen?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so basically what happens is, when you are starting your period, when you are still young and your body is adapting to the change, what happens is sometimes it might be like it's not used to it. So sometimes it skips, and then sometimes it comes, sometimes it skips. But you must remember, it's because you're still young and you're still adapting to adulthood, basically. Hence, sometimes they don't come.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I said that was our last question, but I have one of the most interesting questions. This is the last one, I promise. The last one says, can I swim while having my period?
Yes, you can. You can use a tampon. A tampon. Yeah, you can use a tampon, because if you use a pad while swimming, the blood is gonna go in the pool, I think. It's gonna be disgusting.
Exactly. So guys, when you go through this book, it has a lot of suggestions to show what kind of thing, like what do you call it? What can you use when you're on your period? So we have what we call tampons, we have pads, we have cups, we have washable pads. So there are so many things. So just because you are bleeding, it doesn't mean that now you can't swim. Like she said, you can use a tampon when on your period. So guys, remember that starting your period or going through your period, it doesn't stop you from being that childish girl. It doesn't stop you from enjoying activities, because there are so many ways in which you can take care of yourself, to make sure that you don't spot on yourself, to make sure that you can swim, to make sure that you can still go outside and play. Even though you might be having cramps, this book will show you exercises that you can do that will help ease the cramps and so on, so that you can get back to your normal self. So guys, are you as excited as I am to have Shongi in the show? Did you enjoy yourself? Would you want to do this again? So I'm really happy that you joined us today to just clarify a few things. And guys, if you would like a copy of this book, I'll put on the description box to say how you can get hold of it. And if you would like me to do an education with your little girl, and remember now, because we have COVID and everyone is stuck at home, I can also do a visual one. So just let me know. Send me an inbox and ask me any question that you might have. If you want me to have a one-on-one with your daughter, I am available, guys. This is what I do best. Thank you so much, Shungi, for coming and for joining me. And I can't wait to see you guys again on my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.